We wanted to fight back Mr. Orban in Hungary, or who else is damaging democracy in Eastern Europe. We wanted to defend our continent from Putin and other threats. We need to, first of all, improve our environmental rules, because Europe is under attack. Actually, I think that Europe should declare environmental emergency. And so we have many challenges. Thank you very much for coming. We can say a word all together. We can be listened. We are New York. And thank you very much.
So I want to give you some information that we obtained today, which is really a surprise. It's apparently the first PES city group outside of Europe. Yay! Going to be built. So we're very happy to be the first. They're even going to amend the rule for creation for us, because they didn't have that case. We decided to start it with who was here, and we will welcome as many countries as we can. We even had someone joining just this week, because people give us the names of other people. And so if you know other Europeans that are members of socialist or social democrat parties, please send them to meet with us. We want to have as many events together as we can. This is the first one, of course, because today's Europe Day, so it's very important. And we were thinking about maybe having a picnic and something like that, but first it's the elections in 2 weeks. We don't have our friends from Labour. I thought they were supposed to come, but I guess they couldn't. This is a little too bad, because I would have loved to hear about Brexit or not Brexit, or how many are they going to vote or not. It's crazy. It's in 2 weeks, and we don't know. So that's an interesting topic too. And we realized by talking together that we don't all have the same voting rights for this election. For example, the Italians have to go to their country if they want to vote for the European election. They can't vote from New York. We, the French, we can. The Austrian, you can, but differently. The Spanish, you can.
We can, but it's very complex. We have to change the voting role.
Okay, so it's, I think we're talking about harmonization. This is not harmonized at all, so it's one of the little things that step by step we can do together. I'm also very happy because for the French, I think a lot of people were very interested in this event, so I want to thank Enrico, who really started this. So that's very, very, very a good night for us all.
Also, a wonderful good evening from my end. My name is Lucas. I'm from Austria. We'll have the pleasure actually of getting a short video from our main candidate in Austria, Andreas Schieder, who actually was also one of the original founders of the European Community Organization of Socialist Youth many, many years ago, so a very original European as well. For us Austrians, in a few days it's going to be 25 years exactly to the date that we had a positive referendum. I was very, very happy, at the time, young guys still being very involved and engaged in actually managing to get this referendum. That was a referendum where Austria joined the European Union with 2/3 in favor, which was a little different from what we saw in the UK. And so, Andreas, who is our main candidate, actually, he lost his voice actually today in the election campaign. We'll see in a second. We were fighting at the time side by side, to get Austria in the European Union. Now we're fighting for actually getting a lot of people to the polls. And of course, one step to do that also is of course, to get everyone that is living outside of the country, and I guess that goes for all of us here, having the option and the right to actually go to the poll and vote not only in our national elections but also in European elections. So I think this is clearly one of the first tasks on our common agenda as European socialists here in New York. And as somebody said, I think we already accomplished the first common European little success, because to actually get the PS, to let us sign this declaration today and have the outlook and the hope that they change the statutes. We did as a multi-country, multi-member state approach. I think they got, like you said earlier today, I think we harassed them for the last 4 or 5 weeks, almost on a daily basis. So I'm very happy that we already had a little first success, and I hope we'll have a lot more going forward. So hope to see you all soon as we go along.
And just after this, after the video of the Austrian leader candidate, we will have a video of 2 of the French candidates that are members of the socialists living abroad that recorded a little video for us tonight. So they're not the leaders, but they're on the list, and they're very happy to be with us through the video.
Let's hear from Spain.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. This has been like a surprise, last minute. I had no idea of the existence of so many European socialists in New York, and I hope that we grow. I'm so happy as an Spaniard to have won the general elections 2 weeks ago.
¡Bravo, España!
Yeah, España. This is, I believe and I hope that this is the start of a new movement of the European Union coming back to its values, its original progressive and socialist values from when it was founded. So I really hope that in other countries happens the same. It's been difficult in Spain, but thankfully, people is realizing that we have to stop the growth of the extreme far-right parties, nationalisms, and come back to the real values that we all stand for. So yeah, I really, together with Portugal, and hopefully other countries soon, I think that we can, I hope that we can transfer and transform the European Union and make it more strong, and hopefully have a more common voice in the world, which is the most important thing of the European Union, we all speaking with the same voice. So yeah, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to join this group.
And tell us how to win.
Yes, of course.
So we will have the forms on the table. Let's sit, have dinner together, and then we will project the interviews.
Yes, so to sign we need 10 members
Yes,
at least
so
to officially sign the creation of this city group. Yeah.
So what do we do?
We need 10 members, and then at one point we'll have to designate a coordinator. So do we do that now, or okay?
Then we will sit.
So we do it right here.
Hold on, let me write the creation first, because this is New York, okay? And then, so the declaration, should we read it so that you know what you signed, maybe?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I need glasses if I need to read. So, Declaration of Creation. The PES activists from New York City have decided to create a new PES city group in order to bring European socialist and social democratic politics to the local level through discussions, event organization, and campaigning. The following funders constitute the required corpus to create the city group. So the corpus is 10 members. It has to be 10 members of people currently members of their local party. and then we'll have to designate a city group, and we'll have to sign. The members that want to sign can sign. It's minimum of 10, it can be more. And then normally, and this is what we had a struggle for, this has to be approved by the local branch of the local party member of the PES. But we're in New York, we don't have a local party member of this PES, so this is what we got today, is the right to create it without a local party. So let's do it.
Okay, I'll start. Can I borrow your pen? So what does we all sign on this page? Or it's each
Hold on.
one?
You sign below, and you put your name here.
Okay, I'll start.
So the one who wants to start? You
Oh, actually, lady first.
Ladies first, okay.
No,
first
Annie, you get first. Lady first.
Tu mets ton nom ici et tu signes là.
The European Union, as we now know it today, came about through a number of treaties or agreements between European countries. After the horror of World War II, people wanted to find ways to ensure future peace and cooperation between the different countries in Europe. So, in the late 1940s, the idea of a European community was discussed.
No, of course, let's move.
When you were founding members.
Then, in 1941, the first union was formed between 6 countries: Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Italy, France, and West Germany.
The founding member would be like the one on the most in the United States.
Materials that were especially They thought that by working together, it would So, by 1957, these countries felt the Union was going so well, they decided to take things further. They set up the European Economic This aimed to make it easier to buy and sell a wide range of goods, not just coal and steel, but throughout the 6 countries that were members. It also tried to make it easier for people to travel, live and work in these countries. Soon other countries wanted to join the NYC, and the membership started to grow. Some people in Europe were against their countries joining and protested to keep their independence. Then, as now, any country that wanted to join had to apply, and the existing members decided whether to let them join or not. The UK applied, and after being turned down twice, finally joined in 1973. As the EU soon grew in size, they worked on ways to make it better. In 1986, our Prime Minister at that time, Margaret Thatcher, signed the Single European Act, which further reduced barriers to trade between different countries. However, not everyone was in agreement with the UK's close relationship with the European community. For example, this headline appeared in the Sun newspaper in 1990. They chose to run its headline because someone in the UK, Jacques Delors, President of the European Commission, was making too much in UK defence. In 1993, the most urgent Commission renamed the European Union. Introduced legislation Countries continue to join the European Union, and in 2004, the Civil Enlargement
Véro, tu nous rejoins? Ah.
Non, je ne cite pas, non.
Espagne.
We